Oh, so much fun here on Afternoon Express. Welcome back. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Now, food combos are all the craze. And some of the best food combos, as we know, they can come from the most unassuming and unimaginable ingredients. And this next dish does prove that to be true. We've got figs coming in, Parma ham, peanut brittle, and balsamic glaze all together to create a magical creation. This salad has just the right amount of sweet, just the amount of salty that you're looking for, the right amount of savory, darling.
Friend, that combination for me, like, you know, if there's one combination that can... It can surpass any type of preparation. The fig the fig and the Parma ham, and then ngapha balsamic drizzle. Yeah, one other funny part is you could do this on a pizza.
Yes.
It works on a burger.
Yes.
We're doing it in a salad. So one thing I just did, I just switched on my stove now to show you the drizzle that we're going to be putting on there, the balsamic drizzle, because we don't want to burn the sugar. Okay. We want everything to come up to temperature together, and then we bring it to heat so it can start dissolving and thickening. The idea of reducing something doesn't mean you're cooking it on a high heat. It just means you're letting it basically reduce in size and thicken up. And that can't happen if you're doing it too much heat, because it's just going to burn too quickly.
So you're not reducing it, you are reducing it.
Listen to that. So into my pot here, I've just added a bit of our balsamic vinegar, because it's the star in that being, it's a balsamic dressing. Yes. I've also added a bit of berry juice that actually ties into the mulberry. Mulberry. So we're adding that berry juice just to tie in with those flavors, and also just to help with the reduction. And then some sugar, you know, brown sugar, as we all know, it goes very well, it caramelizes really well.
Yes.
So in this instance, we want to just make sure that the flavors that we have here also complement our salad, but also work together in tying it together flavor-wise.
So and I think that these flavors of the three different items, mulberry and our figs, as well as our balsamics, go so nicely.
So nicely
brings big personality. Let's go.
But now, we are going to be doing our salad, right? And as you can see at the base of our salad, we've already got some greens over here. We've chosen to go with a bit of basil. We've got a little bit of rocket as well. So if you want to, let's just say you've got some baby spinach, that could also work.
I often never know what to do with some of it that's left over that we didn't finish with the previous salad. So that's good.
And then a base, we've also got some prosciutto over here. Some people, if you don't have Parma ham or prosciutto, you could definitely, if you want to, add some, I'm not going to say add bacon, because there's something very signature about this combination specifically. So try and keep it as original as possible here.
Yeah, and it'll look great. So I'm just slicing these up. Yeah.
So what you could also do is, I just want to show you another trick just to, before you cut that in, please borrow me your knife. So another thing you could do to just make sure, because, I mean, right now we're getting them at their best.
Yeah, but it's season.
Yeah, so
seasonal.
It's their time of the year to shine. So what you could also do, instead of cutting them all the way to the end, just cut quarters into it and then do this.
Look at that. Is that how you achieve? I've seen that.
Correct. And then basically that look, it was supposed to look nicer, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you would have to feel for it first. Does it want that to be done to it? Does it want to be massaged?
You know?
You know what I mean?
And then, so you can start topping it all, my friend. Add your, we've also got some mozzarella cheese just to obviously bring it all together, because it's got a nice, creamy effect to it.
You see, when you've got guests like the Transformers coming to your house, I can't imagine a better sort of, welcome, ladies, sit down while I prepare the mains, and you give them this, because this is really a fabulous, it looks very sophisticated salad.
But one thing I just need to bring to everyone's attention is when we're making this, the balsamic dressing, you do want it to reduce, but you don't want it to thicken to a caramel consistency, because once it cools, it gets thicker.
Oh, so it will get thicker anyway. If you're making it really thick in the beginning, then you're going to end up with something as hard as the peanut brittle.
You don't want that here. So we still want it to have a nice viscosity, and this is what we're going for. You know, that beautiful, when we talk about it drizzling nicely on the plate, this is what we want.
You must hear the sound also.
Exactly. All those, you eat with your eyes, you hear with your ears, all of those sensory elements have to be involved when you're making stuff like this. And once it's this consistency, switch it off. I once taught a trick as well about how to show whether the sauce is thick enough. You see it's coating the back of my spoon. If I do this, the line stays solid. On the one end, it doesn't drip all the way, which means it's thick enough and we can start.
Let's start a show.
Take it off the heat.
Tips by Dumi.
Tips by Dumi.
Tips by Dumi. Food tips by Dumi. Okay, let's
Here
on
Afternoon Express.
There we go, on afternoonexpress.co.za. The recipe is on there. So go and get this recipe, and trust me, whoever visits your house will find that it is a crowd pleaser of note. I'm going to enjoy getting involved with this one, but I'm going to have to leave it for our guests just for now. We'll see you in a bit.